Hi, everybody. Well, the night before Christmas, Christmas Eve, St. Nicholas has been known to come to town. He works with elves, getting presents and getting gifts all ready for kids and good children, apparently. We have to be good children in order for Santa Claus to come and bring us gifts on the eve before Christmas. And we know that Christmas Day is the day we celebrate that Jesus got born. So that's very little bit about Christmas. Now we flash forward to today, which is Easter. And we had the Easter Bunny come last night, much like Santa Claus comes. And he arrives, the Easter Bunny, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but the Easter Bunny comes and brings gifts and candies to good little boys and girls. Very similar to Santa Claus. But the Easter Bunny is coming and he brings colored Easter eggs, another big story of how all that comes along and gets developed over time. But he brings all of this in the night before, the evening before Easter. And we know that Easter is the day that we celebrate that Jesus got resurrected. Well, now we also know that Jesus' mom's name is Mary. That's very common. Pretty well, a lot of people or most people know that Jesus' mom's name is Mary. And I've wondered a few times, a little bit over time, who was Jesus' gran? Like, I'm a grandma, and I love my grandchildren a lot, every day. And I just wonder sometimes who Jesus' gran was. Well, also, as we know, the last little while I've been delving a little bit into Italian cooking, pasta cooking. And for some reason or another, I don't know why, that I looked up to make chicken Alfredo. Well, there's no tomato sauce in fettuccine Alfredo. We know there's no tomatoes in that. I'm not a tomato lover, and so I think I just wanted to have a creamy sauce on pasta for a change. So I'm looking up fettuccine Alfredo, and I see that it was invented, let me get to my right page here, it was invented by a gentleman, Alfredo de Lilio in Rome. His mother owned a restaurant and she made this fettuccine in a cream sauce. And he worked with his mom at the restaurant and made this. That was one of his jobs, I guess, to make this fettuccine Alfredo. Well, Alfredo, his wife was pregnant, had a baby, and she wasn't doing very well after that baby was born. So he thought, I better figure out how to make her get better. And so he figured that praying to Saint Anna would help, and giving his wife lots of fettuccine Alfredo. This buttery, cheesy, yummy dish over fettuccine noodles. So anyway, he prayed to Saint Anne, and his wife recovered and they lived happily ever after. But I thought, well, who's Saint Anne? Who's this Saint Anne? I wonder what is going on with her. So, of course, I looked up Saint Anne, and guess what? Saint Anne is Jesus' gran. Jesus' grandma's name was Anne, or Anna. Well, isn't that just about as much fun as you can have? So, a light bulb went on in my head. We have, going south on Main Street, heading towards St. Boniface, there's like a little fork in the road at a certain point on Main Street. One way you go St. Mary's Road, and the next way you go down St. Anne's Road. Who thought? And right at that fork in the road, right at that little space in Winnipeg, that little thing in St. Boniface, is the birth center. I just nearly fell off my chair when I saw that. I don't know whether who decided to put the birth center right where St. Anne's Road and St. Mary's Road sort of meet or split, however you want to look at it. But there's a little story about a little bit around the mulberry bush on who Jesus Gran is and St. Anne. Have a nice day. Happy Easter, everybody.